Yo. Yo. Thank you for the sub. Ruins of Tyrion. Dude, what is going on my keyboard? Huh. Interesting. Oh, so good, dude. All right, we're jamming, you guys. I'm gonna write the script for one of these. Yo, Austin Bossa, what's up? We got a kick, homie. What's happening? We're jamming on some, we're doing world building using AI tools. And I'm turning it all into a series of YouTube shorts. Yeah. What are you up to? Yeah, we already made this one. Made like this one, right?
Grown from a neuron, plucked from the mind of a world synth. The synthstance gather data without defined words.
All these clips.
On their task of being an observer, but sometimes meddle in the lives of denizens if they have become sufficiently bored of their duties.
Yeah, we're just vibing too. Jamming to some music. God. ChatGPT is just going. Holy crap, dude. It really likes this little bit of lore I gave it. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. So I just gave it my stream of consciousness of like, sort of everything that I've had in mind about these world synths. It's a great video on YouTube. I hope Riot picks you up. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna make another long form video either this weekend or next about the what's next steps, like I've been saying. Love that ending on that track, man. Oh, it's so good. I want like an ambience that just like has those types of vibes forever. Yo, Goofball, what's up? We're multi-streaming, you guys. I signed up for a month again on Ultra Labs. I'm live on YouTube and Kick also. I might try going live on Twitter at some point as well. Okeechobee. Resident language is going to be at Okeechobee. Yeah, thanks for the Feather Sword. Thanks for watching the YouTube video on the game dev reel. Dude, the algorithm picked it up like a little bit on YouTube. It's like almost up to 600 views, which is crazy. And it had a bunch of comments, so that's pretty cool. Super weird. It's like an industry standard demo. Well, not really. Most people don't make their demo reels into like a YouTube format with green screen and stuff like I did. So I was trying to think like ahead of the curve. I feel like it's going to be the new meta. It's going to be standard in a couple years from now. Maybe not, though. Oh, wow. Okay. The AI art post on the Nuldrums page, that's not getting picked up at all on Instagram. I don't know how people got so much momentum on their AI art pages. There's a lot. I just keep finding one after another that's got tens of thousands of followers. I'm going to keep trying to do a post every other day on that one, though. Oh, wow. I grind for better Nuldrums, yes. Blue sky. I don't know. I diddled this guy a long time ago. What do you guys think? I gotta pause the music before I talk. This next song is insane. Oh, it's so good, dude. Let's see. Yeah, check this out. I diddled this guy randomly. This was on my test I had to take to get my you should multi. I am on Kick. We're on Kick and we're on YouTube. We have a Kick viewer, Masa and Basa. Streaming under the art category on Kick. I figure it's not that's a little more like what we're doing, and it's not as crowded as the art category on Twitch is. Yeah, Streamlabs OBS Ultra with this subscription, it's super easy to just connect all the accounts and then click one button, and then it actually they do the rebroadcasting for you on their servers. And it looks like I can do Yo. Goof, thanks for the follow on the YouTube channel. I don't know how we set up I don't know how we're supposed to set up the notifications for YouTube. That's probably in the Streamlabs dashboard. Anyways, I drew this moose guy. This was on my test I had to take for shooting range license. I don't know if this should be a whole like type of creature that exists in the magic side of the world, or if he's a special type of moose that's like a forest spirit, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm gonna call him the Mystic Moose for now. Alright, organize this folder a little better. This song is insane. Not gonna talk over it. Eldrick Moose. Oh, I was muted. It does look like he's DJing. Just me on the keys and the mouse, though. He's Trickery, by the way. He is Trickery. He's from the Nuldrums. He's like, I'm his, I forgot what I was calling it. I'm his tether to Earth. So he, like, reached out to me and connected with me. And instructs me on how to bring the Nuldrums to Earth. Looked into the lore a little bit. It's very sparse right now. It's gonna get heavy. Remove logo. For sure you're here for it? Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what I'm trying to spend a whole month of being unemployed doing. Next month is like increasing the progress bar and making the Nuldrums feel like a place that is that is impending. It's going to be here. Especially with the help of AI now. I can recruit people for the vibes. Dude, the AI fill tool is so helpful for just making images, going back and forth between aspect ratios and filling in the background super easily. Like this one today. This one, the characters. We go to the Psy Girls. All these images were portrait, and I had to do the reverse on these today. To be able to post them on Instagram, they needed to be 1:1 ratio. And let's see, Goofball's got the emoji in the kick chat. So like this girl was like this. It was portrait. And then boom, she's got some extra hair over here and stuff now. Pretty sick. It's so nice that this is built into Adobe now and it's free. This one too. They like filled in some loops on her hair here and did this stuff. New Photoshop. So good. Okay, we need this image where just the background colors filled in for this. Guys, I signed up for the Premiere plan on the video gen. I've got like 9,000 credits now, almost 8.7K. It's enough for 240 videos. Let's hope that's enough to get this series done. Sheesh, yeah, we'll see. Because you get a lot of mistakes too, you know? Sometimes something that seems like it should be really simple takes like 5 tries, you know? And then other times something that seems like it'd be complicated, just like one-shots it. It's just... That's part of why messing with AI stuff is so fun, is it's kind of like a loot box in a way. It's like gambling or rolling the dice in like a way every time you generate stuff, you know? Like there's actually a dopamine hit from generating AI stuff. Let's see here. We asked for an entire universe encapsulated inside a black liquid sphere. Let's try an entire galaxy and see if we get something better. How many fast hours do I have and stuff? How do I see, like, the amount of fast hours I have? The orb of the skull, what do we get? Where? Where do you see a skull? Oh, that's cool. I didn't even see it. It's kind of subtle. It's like one of those hidden faces types of things. Yeah, I used my, this profile is kind of spooky, my default one. I picked some spooky things in the personalize, and it gives me some crazy stuff. Let's do, let's do style creator on this idea. Yeah. Any Discord channel with the Midjourney bot. Yeah. Oh, dude. All right, I got 14.87 hours of fast time left. So we can go back to fast mode by default on Midjourney. Go to fast. It is impeding my creative process using relaxed mode. All right. We're going to try to push it into a more drawn style is the goal right now. So let's go with that. Ooh, this one's smooth. All right, let's see what we got in a minute here. All right, so what we got. So again, the seed images, it's a little more like photoreal, which Midjourney loves doing. And then we start making it a little more stylized here. Whoa. Dude. Dragon egg. Dragon potion. Oh my gosh. This isn't exactly what I had in mind, but I feel like I need to figure out a use for these at some point. We're not going to listen to crazy music the whole time tonight, you guys. We'll go back to the usual peaceful space ambience. I am streaming on YouTube, so I can't. There's a lot of stuff that I'm like scared to listen to. All the streams running. YouTube's like hyper aggressive on copyright strike stuff. Yeah, I'm 2 hours. I've gotten through the first 2 hours of the Jeff Kaplan interview. Usually those long podcasts, I listen to about like 30 or 40 minutes at a time whenever I'm eating or making food. It takes me a little while to get through it. Because I start to like lose like focus. I start to lose focus. I can't listen to all 5 hours in a row. I'm going to listen to the whole damn thing though, because I've seen so many people have been cherry picking pieces of it. So I want to listen to the whole thing and not just like, I haven't watched anybody else's little, like Soda Pop and Asmongold watched it. I haven't watched anybody's little like, you know, cherry picked like clips out of it. I'm like, I have to listen to the whole 5 hours because I want to hear the whole context of everything. Already like one clip I saw or like the intro, like, I don't know. Things are different when he was saying them. So you're 3.5 hours in where I liked some things from it so far. I liked his I like that he touched on like the psychological complexities of people gaming as escapism and how it can be really unhealthy when he's talking about the years where he played EverQuest for 272 days playtime in 3 years. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was interesting how he talks about how it's kind of like a drug, and it's like people are escaping from real life, and then it's great, but then it's like the fix for it is continuing to escape in there, and you're not actually moving forward or solving problems in like your actual life outside of the game. And then that's where like a lot of do I like this idea of him just standing there? Or do I want the rotation? No talking. And I liked Lex Friedman's observation about Jeff's letter that he wrote, like the One of Us letter or whatever, to his guild. He's like, I'm going to go work on WoW, and you know, one of the players is going to be there on the other side as a designer, and I'm going to be a champion for all this stuff. I like how Jeff was like, he kind of cringed at the letter. He's like, yeah, there's a lot of ego, a lot of like youthful ego in there. Just being a, you know, 20 something with a big ego and stuff. And that's true. That's how everybody is. Not everybody. But that's how a lot of it's how a lot of men are, for sure, at least in their early 20s, when they believe they've found their like calling in life and they're on their mission or whatever, and they've got the most amazing game idea nobody else has ever thought of and stuff. But I like that Lex kind of, it's like, yeah, but he's like, that's true, it is youthful ego there. He's like, but, you know, you need that level of ego to have the guts to try something big and difficult. And I'm like, that's true. Yeah, it's interesting. Jeff said that he thinks a lot about like the role of ego and stuff and things, and I've had to think about that a lot in my last 2.5 years being here. About how it's, people say you should dissolve your ego and stuff and whatever, but then it's completely necessary to accomplish things. And have drive and motivation to do things. I like how his mustache has a life of its own. It's kind of cool. All right, we got that clip. Okay, so it takes about 1/10 of a fast hour per style. Yeah, I'm gonna burn through all my fast hours.
This out, intruders caught on camera invading houses. So could something like this happen to you?
I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Then I start to taste it. Mix up. Mix up. Steps out.
Yo,
Steps out. Steps out. Man, hold on. I said, hold up. Wanna get mixed up?
You had a Blizzard versus you had Notorious. Oh, obviously very different. Mine was more formal, traditional.
Steps out.
My boss, Chris Kaliki, his hiring process was actually similar to Jeff's. Pretty crazy. Chris was the head of the guild Notorious on Tichondrius and WoW. And so just like the same way they hired Jeff, they hired Chris, where, you know, he was this passionate kid. It was like 20, I don't know how old Chris was, 20, 21, 22 or something. That was always sending them big long messages about how they need to change the game and how they should fix WoW and all this stuff. And he was also the leader of one of the most decorated guilds on the most populated server, most competitive server in the whole game for all of Vanilla and Burning Crusade. You know? And so his was pretty similar, actually. It's crazy. Jeff's. Mine was traditional of like, they reach out, we have a phone call, schedule an interview. We did an interview over, you know, webcam because I'm in a different state. It was just an initial like 30-minute one with Chris and our HR person. They're like, okay, yeah, this seems like it could make sense. Then I had a technical interview, and then I had a culture fit interview. Where they just ask all the standard questions of like, what's the time that you had difficulty working with a coworker? How did you guys work through that disagreement? Like that kind of stuff is the culture fit interview usually. But yeah, the technical one, I do things a little different. when I get to a technical interview, it takes like a month. Or I can't believe it took Jeff like 6 months of them vetting him and him just hanging out and getting lunch with them down here in Irvine. It's kind of crazy, but yeah. So what I do something a little different that I think is kind of a modern edge to the interview process, which is I get the first phone call and they're like, okay, like you're gonna have a technical interview in, you know, next week or 2 weeks from now. And then I start working on a demo project in Unreal relevant to what I'm going to be doing at the job. Like same genre and camera perspective and whatever is that project. And then when I get to the technical interview, we go back and forth, we go over the technical stuff and whatever, my answers to the test questions, all that stuff. And then we get to the end when we're usually midway through it, I'm just like, yeah, by the way, I made a whole project. I made a little slice of a project that's similar to like, you know, the genre of game you guys are working on. Can I screen share and show it? And then they're always like, yeah, sure, that sounds awesome. And then I show it and then we talk about stuff on that and then yeah. So I did that with my interview for Notorious. And it always blows people away, you know, to see you're putting like custom tailored effort into that specific job. Like it's very convincing, like you really want that job, you know, when you can show them that. And it's not just like you handed them your resume and then that was it. Okay, we did one anime image. Let's see if we can pull it out of anime now. Yeah, I do. I didn't get very far in the Notorious one, though. I literally just got a dagger attack working on a target dummy. But I did a little bit of, like, world building aesthetically. So that one, I didn't get that far. Because they interviewed me so fast. I was going to spend a whole month on that example project. But they gave me the job like so freaking... The whole interview process went super fast. I had like competing offers from them and the people that make Dauntless. Because everyone had just gotten their COVID era funding boom. This thing is awful for I'm not getting good results with trying to have a freaking fat round wizard that's just like fucking teaching a class, dude. It's making everything so like trash. It's this personalized style thing. Yeah, it was. They shut it down. So good thing I would have been out of a job a year earlier if I went with them instead of Notorious. You start messing around with Unity? Nice. Unity is one of my OG engines. We're running a little test here. We're comparing models. This one is 6. This one is 7. This one's 5.2. Seven's giving me like 7 keeps turning him into like a fucking gnome. 6 just crushed it, dude. Look at this. Actually a big, overly fat, crazy big wizard guy that looks goofy. It's kind of what I'm going for. So this is 5.2. Yeah, what in tarnation? All right, so we're gonna go with 6. We're gonna use this prompt, and we're gonna go to style creator. Wait, is style creator stuck on version 7? No. Style creator I think stuck on V7. Can I go to personalize and make a personalized? Yeah. Right. Global V6 profile. Skip. Boom, boom, boom. Dum, 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 dum. This is getting better, but it's not great. Wait. Oh, damn it. Oh, I didn't know Dauntless went under. I played it when it was released. I had no idea. I didn't like the game loop for armor sets. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I just didn't like it. Like, it just felt like watered down Monster Hunter in a way. Like, the art wasn't as good as Monster Hunter. It was like kind of generic. It would have been a really cool job. They wanted me to design the boss, like redesign all the boss fights, because they didn't have an aggro table tech for the boss fights, and they were adding it, so it didn't really have a good like priority system. So they were adding an aggro table, and they wanted me to like be the person that redesigns and tweaks the designs of like the ability sets of all the creatures and stuff, as well as doing some actual implementation of it in the engine. But it would have been more of a designer role than what I did at Notorious. Dude, it's really hard to get the wizard that I want. Let's see if... Don't go spooky or you just cook yourself. That's what I've learned. Like anything that's too macabre and it just latches onto it. It's too watercolor. It's too anime. Give me some freaking drawings, man. Okay, this is drawn. Really difficult. We're trying to get version 6 of Midjourney personalized. We're trying to get a personalized profile working for version 6. I'm trying to skip over anything that's photoreal. For the most part, we're trying to skip over anime. I selected a couple because I'm trying to see if it would steer it towards like, hey, like give me more stuff that's like a freaking drawing, man. But it's not really helping that much. I'm still getting complete RNG on everything that I'm seeing. Just making it harder and harder. It's making this whole process like mega time consuming, dude. I just know like a bunch of these images are like a trap. Like if I pick them, I'm gonna get like something terrible. My end result. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not about the specific style so much as it is like, which one did you pick between the two? Style. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, that skeleton would have been good. I don't have high confidence in the end result we're going to get out of this. We'll see though. I don't know why it's such a struggle to get good wizard pictures with the Midjourney version 7. So that's why we're trying something different here. Try it out. So 6.1. Oh, not too shabby, huh? Pretty sweet, bro. I'd be careful which image we select here. Yeah, I just got like weird stuff this time again. What in the heck? Whoa, this is weird. Why did it suddenly make him sci-fi and robot? That's kind of cool. This is like the technology wizard. Look at his fingers, dude.
This my bitch.
I like this one. Let's see if we can fix the fingers on this hand here. All right, I need to generate a bunch more of these wizards doing stuff. So here it's like quite full of themselves. Old wizard with a very long white beard, standing on top of a mountain, holding a magical staff up in the air, channeling lightning to the sky. There we go. We got one actual action shot finally.
誕生呢個電台嘅。我唔似得你，我見得光。
Alright, I think we got something cool here. Why did it make it so pink? No. Dude, it made him so buff. What the fuck? It got really weird. They look like fucking Zeus. These guys are not supposed to be ripped. Later, man. Have a good night. Dude, I can't get I can't wrangle the wizards. I'm about to just give up and just start like out of shape. Back the human wizard. Why is it so fucking hard? It's trying to make them all into Zeus, dude. Dude, it's making all big and buff and ripped. All right, give up. Okay, so what's another action pose we can think of for these wizards? Should I have another one of their environment? So I have magic towers, them eating food, buzzard into a bee. Let's do magic spell book. Oh, it's 10 o'clock? Dang it. Troll Bob, man, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Doing all right, man. Eldegarde's canceled. Chilling. Got a year of money to live off of. I'll find a new job eventually. I'm having a tremendous amount of fun right now, getting to stream all the time again and just jamming with some AI art stuff. Whoops. Whoa. This is some vampire shit.
Something's wrong. I know something's wrong.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, these are sick. Okay, I've got some useful ones here. Boom, boom, doom, 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 doom. This looks like a wizard library. This looks like a wizard book. Can't tell which ones I like the most. That one's really good. This one's pretty good. This one's good too. This one's crazy. That's the videos. We want the images.
Something's wrong. I know something's wrong.
I think composition wise, oh, there's so many good ones. This one's really good.
Something's wrong. I know something's wrong.
It's the colors you have set up in your PC lighting, purple and greens. That's a cool combo. I think this one's probably the best, like, for like an environment one. This one's sick, but this doesn't fit the art style. Joker 5 is true. Dude, these are like vampire ones. I don't have vampires in my world yet. Vampires. I'm still gonna just save all these. The Rising? Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, it got the particles. Look. Oh, dude, it crushed it. It actually didn't make them into something weird and shit. This is sick. Dude, wow, did an excellent job on that. This is what I was scared of. It adds like weird particles that look photoreal on top of stuff sometimes when I tell it like to do things. That's still a really good shot though. Okay, those both turned out pretty good. And we'll get back to wrestling with it to give me freaking wizard characters that don't look terrible. Here, we got to animate one of the Psy girls. Let's see what they look like. It's gonna mess this one up. I'm gonna make this girl dance. It's gonna look horrible. It's gonna totally fuck this one up. I know it. Because the style is too... It can't do that style. Alright, we're gonna put these clips over here.
Acts of which are revered. Acts of which are revered benchmark. Acts of which are revered benchmarks in magical capabilities. Both acts of which are revered benchmarks in magical capabilities. Both acts of which are revered benchmarks in magical.
What is AD? What the hell is this branding it gave her on her hair? Oh my god. The one I thought that would work didn't work, and the one that I thought would fail miserably actually freaking worked. What the heck? Oh my god. Dude, whoa. I love that it glitched out the background and stuff too, and it did like a dancing camera zoom in and shake. What the hell? It does like some camera work too that I didn't ask it for. I'll rerun it. See if we just got lucky. That's insane. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna have to give these other girls legs one day. Alright. Do we get back to this hopeless mission of trying to get some freaking usable wizards? I would prefer, honestly, these overly silly looking wizards to like the freaking Zeus looking Chad ones that I was getting. Okay, got rid of the branding on her face this time, but it's still, she's super stiff. Her arm isn't bending at all. Like, it's just, I say she turns to look. That's not human at all. What the hell? I don't know why the graphic has to scale. Dancing's good though. Dude, it did a really good job making this girl dance. AI models are good at making girls dance. Dancing girls videos. It's probably trained on so many TikToks. Especially a Chinese model, like Kling, where they just own everybody's TikTok data. That's hilarious. Okay. That's cool. So I'll be able to make a short about the cyber Psy girl people, whatever, at some point for sure. Let's animate the Chad wizard. Did I save Chad wizard? Okay, I saved this wizard. He's okay. Nothing's going on there though. Yeah, we'll use Chad wizard. We'll make a video out of him. These were terrible. This works for the music, dude. That one's a lot better. This one's kind of like generic. I think this one impressed me because it gave her the robot arm on the other side and kept it consistent. All right, let's get this wizard. Shouting a spell while raising his staff. Let's see. Stylized wizard. Camera zooms out. Alright, well that one's running. I want to run another one of that girl dancing, but make it a 10-second one. All I put was... All right, let's get another wizard going. We need to think of like a different scene or something for the wizard, the magi guys. Oh wait, we had this one. This one, the style's kind of weird. Get a video just in case. The style's gonna be all over the place in the wizard. What action should he be doing? Wizard giving a speech to an audience. Camera zooms out. I always have to put slowly, otherwise it really just goes nuts. Okay, he gets a new staff. I'll let it slide. He's a freaking wizard. Like, it's okay. Dude, it did all the clothing though, and it kept him stylized, and it didn't give me some dumbass like photorealistic particle effects. Like, this one's actually pretty good. I might rerun it. I'll just rerun this. And then I'll try telling it that the staff is in his left hand. Size wizard shouting, cast night spell, raising the staff he already has in his I'm gonna say left hand. Let's see what we get with this, and then let's also try it with right hand. Because I don't know if the AI understands left and right correctly based on me looking at it. All right, we got a 10-second video of this girl dancing. She's so loosey-goosey. Very flowy. Okay. They're all different. This one I think is the coolest. I like the motion in this one. I wish I could get something like this, but for the 10-second one. This one's not bad, actually. This is usable, I think. That's pretty sick. Okay, I just did a rerun on this one. And it teleported the staff into his other hand. It's awesome, the lighting. When the lightning hits, the lighting's lighting up his whole body. Okay, so it understood left and right correctly. I told it left hand, and that's where the one it's actually in, and it did that one correctly. I like this one where it teleports the staff. All right, we got 2 more clips. It's not all is hopeless. This is cool having a 10-second clip. And her dancing's okay, but it's not great. I feel like it could be better. I'm gonna just ask for cool music video camera movements. All right, we got 2 more wizard clips that are usable. Got one showing that they're powerful. We got one showing that they have hubris. This guy's pompously yapping away. He's a yapper. They're quite full of themselves. This is where I'm going to show this guy. Pretty sick. I need one more wizard clip. We gotta think of another like pose or something.
Benchmarks, magical capabilities. Nuldrums.
I wish I could make. I honestly wish every one of these shorts could be like 10 seconds longer. But they're just such a massive amount of work right now.
And are quite full of themselves, their arrogance equaled only by their appetites. The hubris is not unfounded, though, as many of them are devoutly capable of turning
Oh, we need like 2 more clips.
buzzard into a bee, or a wasp into a willow, both acts of which are revered benchmarks in magical capabilities. Nuldrums.
I think I need another clip here.
Full of themselves, their arrogance equaled only by their appetites. The hubris is not unfounded.
I need like 3 more clips. Oh damn. We got some ass by accident. I asked for cool music video camera movements, but instead it moved the set piece around her. Oh, that's too bad. Well, I know if I take this border out now, we could get something better. Damn. Alright, well, I'm gonna quit burning credits on hot dancing half robot girls. We'll do that some other time. There is gonna be a short video based on them eventually. That one, I think, has the best movements. Okay, I need like 3 more wizard shots. And this has been such a struggle to get wizards that, are not like freaking ripped and like gothic-y looking and shit. So what do I need? I need...
and are quite full of themselves, their arrogance equaled only by their appetites. The hubris where our buildings into a beat.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom.
as many of them are devoutly capable. And are quite full of themselves, their arrogance equaled only by their appetites. The hubris
All right, we're trying to get a shot where the wizard has his back to us because it constantly wants to give me this, you know, a front on thing. I'm also trying to reduce the stylization slider to see what I end up with. Yeah, we need the stylization, but 600 might still be too much. Hmm. Dude, that tree castle's crazy. Woo. All right, guys. I think I have almost all the shots that I need for the wizard short, and then we'll call that a success today. We'll write the scripts for some of these other things. Oh. See what I get with this. Let's add the lake shot. Scott, let's add that here. I think this is the last one for the wizards. I think we got everything. Let's see.
Old wizards that reside atop the magic mountains and are quite full of themselves, their arrogance equaled only by their appetites. The hubris is not unfounded, though, as many of them are devoutly capable of turning a buzzard into a bee or a wasp into a willow, both acts of which are revered benchmarks in magical capabilities. Nuldrums.
All right, we did the wizards. Hooray! I have all the footage for them. They were really tough.
The Magi, old wizards that reside atop the magic mountains and are quite full of themselves, their arrogance equaled only by their appetites. The hubris is not unfounded, though, as many of them are devoutly capable of turning a buzzard into a bee or a wasp into a willow, both acts of which are revered benchmarks in magical capabilities. Nuldrums. Unfounded, though, as many of them are devoutly capable of turning. As many of them are devoutly capable of turning a buzzard into a bee or a wasp into a willow, both acts of which are revered benchmarks in magical capabilities. Nuldrums. The hubris is not unfounded, though, as many of them are devout. The hubris is not unfounded, though, as many of them are devout. The hubris is not unfounded, though, as many of them are devoutly capable of turning The hubris is not unfounded, though, as many of them are devoutly capable of turning a buzzard into a bee, or a wasp into a willow, both acts of which are revered benchmarks in magical capabilities. Nuldrums.
Pretty sick, pretty sick, pretty sick. Oh. All right, guys, we're done with the Magi. So next on the list, I believe, is the we gotta do the Gorlunks. We gotta do the Gorlunks this week. The goal is to get all the footage done for all of these by the end of this week. Really, I should be able to do that. Ugh. All right, you guys. I think I'm actually gonna hop off right now. I'm gonna try to sleep. I don't feel like starting on whole nother video right now. Tomorrow, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna publish my tutorial about using generative AI in Photoshop. I'll stream tomorrow. We'll do the Golem guys, and then I need to write the scripts for these two videos and this one, or start writing the scripts for these, and then try to make a bunch of footage. These two. Like I said, these little blurbs about them is really short. This isn't a lot of lore, unfortunately. It's a lot of just visual stuff. But honestly, I don't think I could make, like, if I added a whole nother section of lore here, this project would take me like 2 months, which is crazy. So, yeah. All right, yeah. Thanks, Truist. Mystical, so everybody else that's here. I appreciate you guys watching on YouTube or Kick. Go raid, boom.